this form of natural treatment and body work could, in some instances, help some of the worst symptoms of chronic sinus infections. And those of you that have suffered with sinusitis or are suffering with sinusitis, you know how debilitating and troublesome this condition can be. So, I'm going to show you some techniques which I think are quite useful, and then of course is up to you to try out and see whether it can be of any help. So the first thing we want to do is create some relief in the forehead area. I'm going to use the tiniest bit of oil in my hand, so to make sure there is not too much friction, but use very little. You don't want to, oversaturate the face with oil, and as well it makes you slide too much. So we start by just gently rubbing and massaging over the forehead. So this is a simple technique, and just feel like almost like you are soothing the head of a baby. The aim here is to calm down the area and as well to relax the person. Next, let's have a gentle massage in a circular motion, anti-clockwise, over the temple. Now we go into the eyebrow area and we pinch in direction of the nose. This is the area of the frontal sinuses. Okay, so we pinch in the direction of the nose to stimulate and to encourage sinus drainage. Now we rub in that direction, just above the eyebrows. Very gentle movement and down. So from laterally to the central position and down. Now let's go further down towards the nasal bone, just below where it meets the forehead. And again, with the middle finger, we create a little rotary massage, which is soothing. This helps as well the nasal cavity and sinuses. Next, we put 2 fingers just on the forehead, at the root of the nose, and we gently pull down the nose in this fashion, as to separate the frontal bone from the nasal bones. Release, and again push down, and very, very gently move the nose to one side and the other. It's almost an imperceptible movement, and it should create no discomfort whatsoever. Just very, very gentle movement. You are again encouraging drainage around the frontal and nasal cavities and sinuses. Okay, so 2 techniques for this nasal area. And now we go down to the maxillae, or the cheeks, in common terms, and just with your finger gently slip down the cheek, and as you see that it begins to rotate inward, to go down, just all around that line, start from outward and create a gentle pressure down towards the alae nasi, or the wings of the nose. Go back, and again, let's go down. Now, let's gently rub a little bit. Normally you would want to rub towards the nose, but it's a little bit of an uncomfortable motion. You can do it a few times, but otherwise just gently rub and stimulate the area just at the base of the cheekbone. As you have here, the maxilla sinuses. You can use different techniques with 1 finger, with 2, gently alternating them, and so forth. So let's soothe the area. And we go back to the temples. Again, create a relaxation all over that area, as there are even some sinus cavities just above the temple. Okay, so recapitulating. 1, soothing the forehead, massaging the temple. Now you can also massage slightly above it in semicircular motion and movement. Again, massaging the eyebrows as they are close to the frontal sinuses. Then again, rub down just above the eyebrows towards the nose. Massage at the root of the nose. Gently pull the nasal bones from the forehead. Stretch it, keep it stretched for a little while. Release, repeat, release, and then again stretch, but this time move the nasal bones just side to side, very, very gently. Then the cheeks. And I like to stress as well on the two sides of the wings of the nose, or alle nasae, there is a very important large intestine point. It's colon 20, or large intestine 20. Just massage that point, as it is considered very beneficial for nasal and sinus blockage. Gentle rubbing motion. And when you finish, just leave your hands for just a little while on the face of the person like this. Relax yourself, relax your shoulders, your breathing, calm down, and try to impart a sense of relaxation.